Hey, are you ready for your next weapons of mass nutrition while you're on the road? A lot of you have been messaging me and saying, hey Joyce, I've got some road tripping to do and I'd love your suggestions so I can stay the genius of my digestion while I'm on the road. And I get it. It's tough when you're driving and you're sitting for long hours and your gut is getting a little bit squashed like an accordion. You can get gassy in there, you can get uncomfortable, you can get constipated. It is not fun. So, best advice I can give you is plan in advance and take things with you so you will be properly supported. Because you and I both know that those gas stations and pit stops are not going to have the healthiest options. And we don't want to be subjected in those moments to picking something that's really unhealthy. So first thing I could say to you is if you are going to take a road trip, take your blender with you. This is the NutriBullet. It is pretty compact in size and it will fit in a tote bag. It's great to have in your hotel room for making smoothies so that you don't have to rely on unhealthy options for breakfast. And you can buy bananas and they can ripen in the car as you go, right? You can even bring some avocados and blend those with your bananas in the morning for a really yummy blood balancing smoothie. The other thing you can bring with you is coconut manna, which is coconut meat in the form of coconut butter. So if you've never had this, you are in for a treat. It tastes like the middle of a cannoli and it's a fat and it can blend perfectly, food combining wise, with your fruit, and it will balance your blood sugar, ease out any hunger cravings you have. You could even take a spoonful of it while you're driving in the car in case you can't stop to eat. Super yummy. All right, and otherwise I do like sometimes to have some greens if I can't get a juice if I'm on the road and I'm driving. Most places now you can get juices once you're in a pretty big city, but I do like the Terra Greens because it has a lot of the chlorophyll and a lot of the minerals and enzymes that you might want to get in a veggie juice if you don't have access to one. And for any kind of gas and discomfort and any kind of digestive issues around bloating, I would say take a digestive enzyme with you. This is the Terrazyme that I work with when we work with essential oils, and I would just grab a digestive enzyme, make sure it's in your bag, because if you eat something at a restaurant and you're out and it's got some weird secret sauce in it, it might disagree with you and you might start to feel a little gassy and bloated, but digestive enzymes help to break down the undigested food particles so that you don't feel like you're getting backed up. Also, I insist when I travel on the road, I take my olive oil spray gun with me, and I also like to take my nutritional yeast as well as my sea salt grinder, so that when I'm in the hotel, if I need to make a salad last minute, a big salad last minute, I can have everything I need. I even bring my bowl with me. I know it's crazy, but that's what I do, okay? So preparation is key to eating healthy on the road. And so I just have a big tote bag and I put all of my necessities right in there and I am set to go. Now, some essential oils. If you're going to work with some immune support while you're traveling, I would definitely say you're gonna wanna have your On Guard oil, which has clove in it. The strongest antioxidant in the world is clove, right? And it's really yummy. It's kind of spicy. Now you can use this to like sanitize things as well, so you can make a little spray bottle out of it. It also has cinnamon and rosemary, a little eucalyptus in it, right? So it smells really great, and you can diffuse it in the hotel room. So when you get to the hotel room, if it smells a little moldy, that'll take care of you. For the car ride itself, I like to diffuse cedar wood. Sometimes I like to diffuse the balance oil to keep me calm in case there's traffic or I'm getting a little irritated. And so this is a wood oil. The wood oils are very grounding, right? So we can stay nice and focused. Also great for the people in the car with you if you're going with a group of people. And then if you want to have another oil for digestive support to maintain the genius of your digestion, the Digest Zen is your perfect remedy. This is my roller, and you can just roll this right on your belly if you're feeling a little bit of stomach upset, or if you're feeling a little nauseated in the car, if you're getting a little bit of that motion sickness, if you're down on your phone working for a while and then you start to get a little all right, so those are some of my tips, and I highly recommend prepare in advance. Bring things with you that you know you are going to need. Bring some healthy ripened fruit with you in the car. Don't rely on those pit stops to support you in a moment of need. So did you find these tips helpful? Do you have any other questions that I could answer that would support you in being the genius of your digestion? Why don't you share it if you found it helpful and if you know someone that could benefit, and message me and let me know what answers I could provide for you to the questions that you have so that you can stay the genius of your digestion moving forward. Thanks for listening, and I'll see you next time. Okay, wait, we are not done. What is the #1 complaint you have about taking vacations? Bowel movements, right? It gets constipated down there. You're in a new place, you're not sleeping right, you're eating weird food, you're traveling, you're in the car, there's people around you, you're sharing a room. It's awkward, I get it. So #1, bring some incense with you so you don't get shy about actually eliminating. Please, don't get shy about eliminating. #2, pack your Squatty Potty. Yes, I know, it seems kind of crazy, but this is gonna change your life. If you don't have one of these already, let me just explain. Your feet should never be on the floor when you are having a bowel movement, because your puborectalis muscle needs to be unhinged so that things flow out of your body systematically. And if you can't bring this with you, then just move the wastebasket right around in front of the toilet, put your feet up on it so that you're in a squatting posture, and the magic will ensue. If you are not familiar with this particular posture while you're on the toilet, you can write me a thank you letter and let me know how it goes. But that is a really big tip for you while you're away, making sure that your bowel movements are systematic and are active and are happening on the regular. And if not, that's when we start to feel a little cranky and moody, right? So do what you can to make sure that you're staying on top of your game. And if you found this tip helpful, then definitely share it with a friend, and I'll see you next time.